welcome to a very Knittin Kitten Vlogmas for December 23rd. I think I have a hair in my eye and that really sucks. Excuse me if my eye starts watering. My name is Mallory, otherwise known as JustADoseOfLove all around the internet. So you can find me on Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, Ravelry, and Twitter under JustADoseOfLove, although I am most active on Instagram. It's December 23rd, there's only 2 more sleeps until Christmas, and, well, that means Vlogmas is coming to an end too, and I'm just not going to think about that quite yet, because I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with all of my extra energy once it's over. So for all of my returning viewers, thank you so much for joining me again tonight. For any new viewers, I'm just going to run through really quick what I've been doing for Vlogmas so you know. I've been posting 1 podcast or Vlogmas video per day from December 1st to December 25th. We've been aiming for 10 minutes video per day, and we have been touching on 1 Christmas and or holiday thing per day, at least 1. Another thing that we've been going through is goals from 2018 and seeing how they went and setting new goals for 2019. So I'm just going to jump right into that. One of my 2018 goals was to go cliff jumping again this year, and I didn't, so 0%, absolutely failed on that one. Yeah, just failed on that one. Didn't really make it out to Jasper at all this year, just to drive through, and that's typically where I would try to go cliff jumping, so that was, yeah, just didn't end up doing that one at all. What I would like to do for 2019 though is go skydiving with Connor. We have talked about it a little bit. We talked about going sometime this year and it didn't happen, and I would really like to go with him, so that I think is going to be one of my 2019 goals. I just haven't told him yet that it's going to be officially a goal, but we did talk about it. We are both on the same page. We do want to do it. It's just going to happen to be one of my goals as well. I'm drinking water tonight, feeling a little dehydrated, so yeah, just going to hydrate a little bit tonight. I know I've been eating not so great, and typically when I don't eat very well, I get really thirsty, so this is just kind of my body's way of staying a little more hydrated, since usually I try not to eat like wheat and sugar, and usually those things will absorb more water, I think. I don't know. For me, it makes me more thirsty, so I assume that's something that's happening. I have a little more water retention going on, and that's probably why I get more thirsty. That's my theory anyways. I don't know if there's any merit to it, but that's how it feels, what it feels like it happens, so. Water for me tonight. And something Christmassy. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. I could put in a couple of videos of me hanging some of my pictures today. So I hung the box print that I got from Steph Creations from her Society 6 page. That is now up in the hallway, and I hung another picture in the bathroom. And wow, like night and day already, it looks like that picture has always been there, and it's really filling up the space in the bathroom on that wall that has just been super bare for the last 2 years. Actually, it's been bare before that. It's been bare since I moved in, and it is the perfect spot for a picture, and that picture is amazing where it is, and I honestly couldn't be happier with how that space looks now. I've been looking at my walls today. It's like, wow, there are a lot of things on the walls here, and I love it. I really think that having things up on the walls, pictures, shelves, sock blockers, make things a lot homier and just more comfortable for me personally anyways. It makes me really feel like it's my home. I actually have things on the wall. It's not a temporary space, and it's just super comforting for me. And the fox print, the picture in the bathroom, and the clock that is now in the living room that I got for myself yesterday, honestly is just making everything a little more homey, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I before I moved into this house, I lived in Red Deer for a couple years, and then I lived in one other house here in Edmonton, and I think I moved, what, 8 times in 3 years? And that was a lot. I know there's people who've moved more than that, but coming from living in the same house from the time I was born to the time I moved out for college when I was 17, moving 8 times in 3 years was absolutely, like, not what I was used to. I had never moved before at all, and suddenly I was moving like twice a year on the longer points, and I think the shortest amount of time I was in one space was like 2 months, and that's crazy. So I really love my space now. I love how homey it is. I love that this is going to probably be my forever home, and it's mine. Yeah, having all the stuff on the walls really makes me feel like it's my space, and I love it. So just wanted to get that out of the way. I want to tell you about that a little bit. I am the one who's officially in charge of hanging all of the pictures here. So anything you see on the walls, all of the pictures in the living room, everything else, I put all that up. I didn't do any of the shelves. The pictures are mine. I did all of the pictures and the sock blockers. And the tiny floating shelves that are around the TV. Those I did as well. And that's a lot. I don't know, like, hanging pictures is a lot of work. Especially when there's a whole bunch of them and they're all different sizes, and trying to figure out a space for all of them that's going to make sense with everything else. But it's all done, and I'm happy for it. Yeah, that was a long tangent for no real reason, but yes, I now have pictures up on the wall in the hallway and in the bathroom, and it's amazing. And the clock, love it. The clock ticks. I don't mind. It puts a little bit of a beat in my head, and then I start singing random songs. I don't mind it. I'm sure Connor and Chris are not so partial to the ticking, but I'm not gonna take the clock down, so sorry guys. Just gotta, I don't know. I'm the worst roommate. Sorry, go well. Christmas theme, before I dig myself into a hole over here. Today I drove Connor to the airport. He's taken off to visit his family for the next week. And while I was in Leduc, stopped at Michael's, found a pendant for my mom for a necklace. And I haven't assembled it into a necklace yet, but this is what it looks like. I think it's really pretty. It's green and gold, both the colors that she likes. And oh my gosh, how are we at the 8-minute mark already? Okay, well then. Okay, so it's been a few minutes since we ran out of space on the memory card and my camera died, so I'm not entirely sure what I was talking about. Pendant for my mom, gonna make a necklace. I'm just gonna take it from the next point, I think. I finally wrapped my mom's socks. I feel like I told you that already too. Okay, next point. I spent a little bit of time last night filling out cards for my group chat gift exchange. And I'm not going to show you the other side just because, you know, privacy concerns or whatever. So there's some of them. I probably have about 6, 8 more to do. And then I will try and take them in tomorrow. We'll see if the post office is open. If not, then they will just get mailed on Thursday when I go back to work. I think, yeah. I got those cute little Merry Christmas from Canada Christmas cards. And since it's a international group chat, I thought it was just kind of fitting and it would be a little bit cute. And that's actually about it. It's a shame that my camera died before I can completely wrap up tonight's vlog. But I will wrap it up now. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Sleep well, stay safe, stay wonderful. I will see you tomorrow.